We are sort of the Bitcoin network, you and I. We've talked about Bitcoin quite a bit. Bitcoin up over 300% this year, but one Bitcoin has dropped dramatically this week, was formerly worth over 4,000, and now we understand it's about 3,000. J.P. Morgan Chase CEO James Damone said at an investment conference this week that the digital currency Bitcoin was a fraud and that his firm would fire anyone at the bank that traded Bitcoin. Damone said that he supported blockchain technology for tracking payments, but that trading Bitcoin itself was against the bank's rules. He added that Bitcoin was stupid and far too dangerous, and now China has come out, and they've pretty much denounced Bitcoin as well. Guru, what is the future of Bitcoin right now?
I think you're right that you and I really have become the go-to place for discussions about Bitcoin. So let's try to take this down again. This is somewhat complicated because most people don't understand it. So let's talk about Jamie Dimon. So he is a really smart guy. He's a Harvard guy. He's a billionaire or pretty close to it, and he's running one of the world's largest financial institutions. And based upon that background and him being really highly respected, not just in the United States but around the world, I was surprised that he actually called Bitcoin stupid and that he would fire anyone for trading it. I think it's interesting because I don't think that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are going to stop. I think we're actually going to see a continued expansion in this area. Now, I know that Bitcoin, and you and I have talked about this before, Bitcoin is volatile. So if you're investing in Bitcoin, it's going to go up and it's going to go down. It had also topped $5,000 per Bitcoin, not that long ago, actually last week. So yeah, there was a substantial drop, but it's still worth in the range of between $3,000 and $4,000. That's still significant. And I think, Jamie Dimon making these statements, you could be a little cynical here because the way cryptocurrencies are traded, and specifically Bitcoin, they start to take out the middleman, which is the banks. So it's not necessarily in the big banks' best interest for cryptocurrencies, specifically Bitcoin, to be out there. Now, you made reference to China. Yes, China is banning Bitcoin. I think they're too late to the party here. But it's interesting. Why would China do that? Is because China feels that Bitcoin could have a potential negative effect on their currency. So you just have to look at this with Jamie Dimon in China and saying, well, are they really giving an accurate assessment, or do they feel threatened by it? And here's what I think. I think that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies is simply technology advancing. It's certainly not perfect, and there are risks, and everybody knows that who deals with Bitcoin. But this is about progress, and I think the progress is going to continue. And I'm also going to go out there and say that Bitcoin's value is going to continue to rise. And I think what you see happening related to Bitcoin didn't drop from 5,000 down to zero because China's banning it, and Jamie Dimon says it's stupid and he'll fire any employee that deals in it. It still has significant value, and I think that supports the view that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are here to stay. It's about what the future is going to hold, and I think the whole reason behind Bitcoin King as to why it was created was really related to the financial meltdown, and the creator or creators of Bitcoin said, you know what, we really can't rely on government for our currency. Let's make our own based upon supply and demand. I think we continue in that area.